Honestly, this season I've never thought ahead. I've never gone like next week I'm gonna. It's always been like just like next week, one thing, you know, one next to the next, and so they're like today they're like we need your freestyle song. Today I was like, I don't have it. I was just worrying about Bhangra. Like, so now that we're here, it's amazing. But she's celebrating, and I'm like this. I'm like, okay.
I'm not quite celebrating.
Now I'm going like this. I'm going.
I'm kind of like, it's time to get into the rehearsal studio.
Right? She's already ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're in the finals. Holy cow.
No. And it's so funny because all season long, don't jinx it by talking about the finals. Don't jinx it. Now we're here at the finals.
It's insane. It's insane. Nobody could have scripted this better. I mean, nobody, how do you imagine? Even the first day, we're like, all right, what is our expectation? Well,
have fun.
Yeah.
And we have had fun.
Yeah, the entire time. So now that we're in the finals, we're going to continue that trend. Melissa's been my rock. She's been amazing to work with. She's by far the best student I've ever had. And on the floor, she's my partner, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to combine our brains and try to come up with the best freestyle possible and just hopefully wow the audience once more.
I know,
Wow.
we're so excited.
I don't even know how this feels.
Well, we'll let it sink in a little bit, but right now we're so excited. Obviously, the fans pulled through for us,
Thank you so much.
and keep voting, keep watching. I mean, this is why we're here,
Thank
because
you,
your
thank
support.
you.
So it's awesome.
Just in shock, very grateful, very off guard, but very appreciative. Very surprised. What do you mean? You're standing there against Emmett? Emmett Smith is, I guess, probably the biggest sweetheart of Dancing with the Stars history. The gentleman, you know, on a show where it's predominantly watched by women. You know, who would not vote for Emmett? So, I guess.
But now they're
they've
voting
been
for
voting
Val.
Kelly.
Wow.
Very grateful.
I'm so wet right now, by the way. I apologize. No, my pants.
His pants
My
are wet. His pants are wet.
Soaking.
That doesn't help
Thank
that
you.
statement. I think honestly it's not about thinking about winning or going into the studio and being like, we have to do something good enough to win. It's just about living up to the standard that we've kind of put out so far.
For ourselves,
And
yeah.
each week we've done, you know, we've made ourselves proud, and that's all you can do, I think.
I don't think anybody's really had too much time to think about it, but now that you know what the competition looks like, you know, you can make a plan of attack at least. Because before, whenever you would even try to let your mind go there, you wouldn't know who the other people were against you. And so it's all girls, which I think is awesome. Awesome that the girls beat the boys in this competition. It is. Me, Kelly, and Sean were standing on stage going, how did this happen? But it's so cool. And I think now going into this week's strategy is just thinking, what can we bring to the table that we know nobody else can bring to the table? You know, what can we show off that nobody else can? And I think that's the approach probably that everybody's taking, and it at least gives us a starting point on where to go.
Strategies
we
to
don't-
go out and
yeah.
have a great time
Do
and
what we do every
celebrate
week,
the
yeah.
position that we're in.
Yeah, just have fun. That's all.
Because you never know what's happening out in the voting world. And that's one thing that I can honestly say. And so for us, it is the best person has moved forward. The best three have gone forward, and the public has spoken. So at the end of the day, we got to look at ourselves and say, did we give it our all? And I think we did. And I think Cheryl has done a great job in terms of getting me ready for this competition and getting me thus far. And I've tried to do my part in helping her get to that mirror ball. And so unfortunately we fell a little short.
Yeah, I mean, we pushed each other to the max, so we couldn't have done it anymore. We couldn't have done any longer rehearsals. I couldn't have pushed them any harder. So we did what we could do, and it was up to everybody else at home to vote, so. Oh, totally. Yeah, we've been friends throughout the 6 years of that gap, and we'll be friends forever. I mean, I'm so close to his family and his kids, and this will be a forever long
Have to come out to San Francisco, give her a smackdown if she don't hear from her. I'm not putting money on no human. I've learned that a long time ago. But at the end of the day, we have 3 great contestants, and I'm looking forward to watching all 3 of them perform.
Same. I mean, it's the battle of all the women, really. I mean, it's crazy to see that. So I think it depends on that freestyle. Whoever brings the best freestyle will win the competition.
At the end of the day, we did have an incredible journey, and we have grown so much closer together, so much stronger. But you don't want it to end. It's not, I mean, Mirror Ball Trophy, absolutely. You know, we both are competitors. That's what I grew up doing. That's what Apollo grew up doing. So yeah, winning is in our blood, but it's the journey that I'm gonna miss. It's creating. It's watching him try the hip action for the first time. Those are the moments that I'm gonna. Pretty much. You know, it's those little moments that make the whole journey that much more special.
I hope so. No. She never wants to speak to me, see me ever again.
No, I hope so. You know, because you go through hard moments together. You see each other at your most vulnerable, and I think
you learn a lot. But you learn a lot about the person. You learn a lot about the person and the inner character when they're pushed to the limit. And how do you react to that when you seemingly feel like you can't do anymore? And I think we both showed that we have some of the best qualities and that we don't give up, we don't quit, and no matter what the outcome, we always continue to keep fighting.
Gosh darn it, it's coming up again.
Ooh. My money's on Sean.
I don't have money.
Literally.